Hey YouTube land, so wanted to do a quick video of just doing a little bit of tank maintenance and showing a little bit of water testing, and also what I'm doing with my water as far as what I'm dosing. And excuse me, I'm getting over the flu, so I'm coughing a little bit. So right now I'm using the API water test, and from what I hear, it's not super accurate. Although I think I'm doing pretty good with it. I haven't had too many problems. I am showing, just started getting a little bit of diatoms. And so hasn't really bloomed up too much. I mean, I'm getting it on my rock and my sand, and I'll show you that here in a second. But I'm going to be moving to the salifert testing here pretty soon. I hear that's just way more accurate than the API. Let me show you the tank. So I just use a syringe, and I get it, if I can get it to focus. I get 5 milliliters of water. That's what API calls for. And you're gonna laugh, but I use, I don't have any test tubes, so I just use these little glass containers and put 5 milliliters in each one. Okay, so first let's do ammonia. So there's the test bottle 1, or excuse me, there's test bottle 2, there's test bottle 1. We're going to do 1 first. And so this just requires 5 drops. Or excuse me, not 5. Ammonia is 8 drops. Let's do the nitrites. So we'll do 5 drops of nitrites. Now let's do our nitrates. So there's the first bottle, and these are 10 drops. Nitrates need to be shaken up and need to sit for about 1.5 minutes, I believe it is. So I like to let them all sit for a little bit, just so I can make sure I get an as accurate reading as possible. And then I use the old boot for the pH. It's only 5 drops. Okay, now I like to put them behind a white background, just because I feel like you get a more accurate color on what it really is. Let's take a look at this real quick. Okay. So I have a little bit of ammonia, If you look at the chart, it's just a tiny bit, which is not a huge deal. And I fed them not long ago, so no nitrites, which is good, and no nitrates, which is also good. And the pH, just judging off of this, looks pretty good. And that's the thing about this test, is that you're comparing a color to a color chart, and you know, who knows just how accurate that is. It's probably not the most accurate thing in the world, but you know, it's been working for me so far, and I think my water's been pretty good. Every once in a while I'll take my water and have it tested at the fish store just to make sure. Okay, so now we're going to dose the tank. I was told that, you know, with my amount of corals that I have in my tank, I don't need to dose it. That's what somebody online said. And they said that basically if you use a high quality salt for your water, that you don't need to really dose your tank with the amount of coral I have in here. Now I have, I think, 7 or 8 corals in here. So I don't know. The guy at the fish store told me it'd be good. Obviously I realize he's trying to sell something, but at the same time, all of his tanks at the store look amazing. I should show you guys his tanks. They look way awesome. So I believe what he's saying. I don't get the feeling like he was just trying to push something on me. So so here's what I dose with. So the first thing is this reef base, or reef base is KH buffer, and so that buffs the pH. So let's do that. The way I do that, the recommended dose is 2 to 3 times a week. It's about 1 milliliter per 5 gallons. This is a 15 gallons, so I do 3 milliliters. And I just fill up a cap, take my syringe, and get up to 3 milliliters. And then I go to the back of the tank where my fan is. Just put it in there. And that's it.